Hello everyone. So in this video we're going to talk about how to buy Shiba Inu like a pro, and specifically I'm going to be using Coinbase to show you how to do that. Now you're probably asking, okay, why am I picking Coinbase? Well, one, I like Coinbase. I feel safe with Coinbase. It is a US company. I kind of don't trust exchanges that are not US specifically because especially if you're dealing with crypto, you want to be like a US company. Coinbase does a lot of like compliance with the federal government. So in terms of compliance and following the rules and everything, I trust Coinbase. So all in all, Coinbase is overall legit. A lot of people say, well, I always get like issues with Coinbase, or my money just disappeared or something, some crazy story they always tell you. Personally, I think those people are probably doing something really wrong. I know there's some really edge cases, but most of the time, if you're getting if you get hacked or something, or you can't access your funds or something, you must be doing something wrong with Coinbase. Personally, I haven't done or experienced any of those issues. It's really easy to use. The platform is really simple to use. It's user friendly. It's almost like using Robinhood. Basically, that's how easy it is to use. So overall, I recommend Coinbase. But anyways, so let's get back to the video because I want to show you specifically how to buy it with the less amount of fees as possible. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. We'll also touch base on what's going on right now with the price and basically where I think it's heading. We'll do some technicals, and then I'll quickly talk about what's going on with the Robinhood situation. And at the end of the video, I'll showcase my portfolio, my whole portfolio, over $100,000. I'll show you how much money I have in Shiba Inu, and I'll tell you what I plan to do next. So stick around for that. Now, real quick, I just want to emphasize I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes. Make sure you go ahead and check out my channel, Your Options Guy. I just hit over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for the support. Make sure you check out my content. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future content. I mainly talk about crypto, stocks, how-to videos, specifically with Robinhood and with Coinbase, just like this one. So don't forget to subscribe. All right, so let's talk about how to buy it first, and then I'll talk about Shiba Inu and what's going on in the news and all that other stuff. So let's say you're brand new to crypto. You're trying to figure out how to buy Shiba Inu. So one of the things you could do is either wait until it's listed on Robinhood, because I feel like it will most likely be listed in Robinhood. We still don't know exactly when. However, if you want to buy it now and you feel like you're going to be missing out on all the hype, if you want to start FOMOing, then I recommend that you download Coinbase. Coinbase is, again, very simple to use. It's actually a lot easier to set up than Robinhood personally. Or at least based on my experience, Robinhood was a little bit more extra steps that you had to do. So with Coinbase, it's quick to set up. And then once you have it set up, it basically looks like this. You get to this home screen, basically shows your balance, some assets that you have, and then your watch list and stuff. So once you have it set up and you basically are in the screen, you can do there's many ways to get to Shiba Inu, but I already have it in my watch list. But if you don't have it in your watch list, you can just go to the trade section and then search it up there. So let's say you want to buy Shiba Inu, right? So you click on buy, and then let me show you exactly how much fees you'll pay with Coinbase, and then let me show you what to do after this. Okay, so let's say you wanted to buy 10 million tokens of Shiba Inu. So let's just switch this to SHIB, because if you do it the other way around, you're basically trying to purchase $10 million worth. So shift it over to this, and then once you see the SHIB, you put in 10 million. And then you go ahead and click on preview buy. And then again, this is after you've already set up your account and you've already linked it to your bank. So as you can see here in this preview buy, it basically tells you, okay, so I'm going to spend around $393 just to buy Shiba Inu, and Coinbase is charging me a fee of $5.87. So my total is basically almost $400. So if you want to get 10 million SHIB tokens, you need basically around $400. But again, look at that Coinbase fee, it's $5.87. So most of the time, whenever I see people posting oh yeah, I'm trying to buy 10 million or 20 million or whatever SHIB tokens, and they always say that they're buying in Coinbase, I'm always like, oh no, why are you buying it in Coinbase? You're doing it wrong. What you should be doing is buying it in Coinbase Pro. So Coinbase Pro is basically like it's another app, or you can just go to the website. And basically Coinbase Pro is pretty much like Coinbase, except for two things. One, it's a different wallet. And two, it has way less fees, like super less fees. I'm going to show you exactly like the difference in fees. So over here, basically this is what Coinbase Pro looks like. So in order to log into Coinbase Pro, all you have to do is use the same credentials. So if you're already logged into Coinbase and then you go to Coinbase Pro, it automatically logs you in. All right, so when you first get here, you're like, whoa, what the F's going on? Why is so much happening? So there's a lot of like clutter in this view basically. And I know like as a newbie, you're probably like, what's going on? But basically this just shows you like the whole order book, shows you some price charts, trade histories. It shows you like a lot of other stuff. This is mostly for like if you're a trader and you're doing like lots of trades. But even if you're not doing lots of trades and stuff, I still recommend that you buy through Coinbase Pro because of the fee difference. So let me show you over here. So over here on the left hand side, I already basically have it set up. So as you can see, basically I'm doing a limit order, which is another thing that Coinbase Pro lets you do. You can't do limit orders on Coinbase. Coinbase basically you can only buy at market value, and then buying at market value, not only like are you paying more fees, but you're most likely paying like at a higher price. So with Coinbase Pro, you can actually buy with limit orders. So basically this is me saying like, hey, you know, I want to buy 10 million SHIB at, well, the price right now is at above 39. So let's say you want to get it right now, but below 40. So you can just put 4 right there. That's basically the same thing. So it tells you right here. So look, fee $2, and you're only paying a total of 402. So as you can see clearly, it's basically like almost 3 times less the fees that you're paying in comparison to Coinbase. So this is why I recommend that you buy on Coinbase Pro. You're basically buying like a pro, and basically you just get the benefits of like having less fees. And I'm talking about like way less fees. Like if you wanted to buy even more, the fees go up like dramatically. However, on Coinbase Pro, they still stay relatively low. So what I like to do personally is, let's say I wanted to buy on Coinbase, I want to buy Shiba Inu. So what I would do, especially if I was planning to hold for a long time, what I would do is buy on Coinbase Pro because of the fees. So you can buy a lot and buy it on Coinbase Pro, a small amount of fees. After you buy successfully, you have to wait a couple days before you can actually start transferring out the money or the tokens to a different wallet. So after you buy here, then you can go ahead and transfer it to Coinbase if you wanted to keep it on your Coinbase wallet, or you can transfer it to any other wallet or even your hardware wallet. So that's what I recommend, buying Coinbase Pro first, then transfer it to Coinbase if you want, different wallet. All right, so let's get into like what's happening. So basically, well, as you can see, it's going crazy right now. There's lots of orders going through. I think it even has, in terms of trading volume, I think Shiba Inu recently has been beating Ethereum in trading volume, and that tells you something. So if we take a look at what's going on with Shiba Inu, let's take a look over here. So Shiba Inu is currently above 39. It's surging once again. It did surge to 45 and then drop back down to 35, and now it seems like it's surging back up. We're at a market cap of 15.4 billion. And if you compare that to Dogecoin's at 35. Dogecoin got a little boost today because of the whole Elon Musk tweet today, but it only got like a small amount of boost, like 10%, maybe 10, 11%. However, Shiba Inu has been like up 30-40% this past week, and that's without Elon Musk. So Shiba Inu basically doesn't need Elon Musk. It doesn't even need Robinhood right now. It's just having its own like hype party on its own. So the army is pretty strong. So now we take a look at what's going on with some technicals real quick. So basically we were in this 28 range, 20 to 28 range for a while. We finally broke above it. Then we broke above the 35 strong resistance. And I marked in yesterday's video, I marked the strong resistance at 40. We actually broke above that as well. So now Basically, the strong resistance is now at 45. So let me just copy this. So I'm gonna say strong resistance at 45, and then basically we can just say this is resistance at 40, because that's currently our resistance as of right now, because we're right underneath it. And it seems like 35 is actually now the support, because as you can see, once we broke above 35, we hit 45, and then we came all the way back down around 35 again, and then we're hovering around 35. So it seems like 35 is now the new support, well, at least for now. So I'm just gonna go say support. So let's do that, and then let's mark this green now, just because it seems like it's kind of support right now. And then I'll mark this one green as well. I'll also call it support right here. All right, there we go. So we got 35 is currently like our short-term support. 40 is our short-term resistance as of right now, and then 45 is a strong resistance. And this is looking like it's getting ready to hit 50. So if you look at this pattern, so we had this huge 3-bar chart pattern followed by some consolidation. Now it seems like we're having another 3-bar chart. We might be consolidating around the 40, and then just sit on 40 or sit between 35 to 40 for a while, and then boom, we hit 50 next. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on with Robinhood. So we have this petition. It says kindly request the Robinhood to list Shiba Inu. Honestly, I don't think at this point we don't even need the petition. I think it's just going to happen. We just don't know when yet. It hasn't been confirmed, but most likely I see Shiba Inu being listed in Robinhood. I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot if they don't. So anyways, the current update is we broke 300,000. The next goal is 500,000. So yesterday we were just right under 300,000. We're at like a 296. So it's been averaging 5 to 10,000 a day. So that's just showing you like the momentum that it's gaining. All right, so lastly, I'm going to talk about my portfolio. I'm going to actually showcase my whole portfolio again. I'll even showcase how much money I'm holding in Shiba Inu. So let's take a look at my Robinhood portfolio first. So in Robinhood, basically I'm sitting at 15,000. I have 100 shares of Coinbase. I'm up 6,000 in returns, up 26%. I feel like Coinbase is going to keep going. They're having their earnings coming up in November 11th. So I expect another good earnings because there's so much volume going on in Bitcoin, especially right now. And they added Shiba Inu. So it's going to be like boom, they're going to knock earnings out the park. All right, so before I showcase the rest of my crypto holdings, I just want to showcase what I have in Shiba Inu. So in Coinbase Pro, I have 100% in Shiba Inu. So as you can see, I have $1,356. I have around 34 million tokens. And basically I started around just putting $450 back like a month ago, and I'm up like 3 times that. So basically I've just been holding, and I still plan to be holding because I feel like it's still early. It's barely getting the more momentum. I feel like pretty soon it might overtake Dogecoin, and if it does, it's gonna 2x from what it is right now. I mean, sorry, it's gonna 1x from what it is right now. So go up another 100%. So we're still early. I feel like if you're asking yourself, like, is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to get in? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be like a long-term holder, like more than a year at least, then buy now. That's my recommendation. Again, I'm not a financial analyst, but that's what I would do. I would buy in now because you never know. It could just like keep going, and then you're gonna miss out on buying it now. So let's say you have like $400 to spare. What I would do is put 200 in right now, and if it dips lower, like let's say next week, put the other 200. That way you like average down. That's probably like the best thing you could do. But if you really feel like it's just gonna keep surging, you're never gonna see like this price again. It's gonna be over this price, or it's gonna be way past this price next week. Probably just put in the $400 right now. It's really up to what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do some day trades or whatnot, make sure you take a look at like the support and resistance. So right now we are having a resistance at 40. If we break above 40, you probably want to buy in, and because 45 might be next again. If we don't hit above 40 and it takes like, I don't know, like 2-3 tries and we still don't hit above 40, then maybe wait till the 35, because we might hit 35 again, followed by probably a potential rebound from 35 and then try to hit 40 again. So again, basically I'm just holding right here. I have 100% Shiba Inu and Coinbase Pro. Now let me showcase the rest of my portfolio. All right, so this is basically my personal hardware wallet. I recommend everyone get their own hardware wallet. Even though Coinbase, I trust Coinbase, it is however an exchange, and they do hold your private keys for you. And it's just best to have your own private keys. That way you have 100% ownership of your coins, and that's why I recommend hardware wallet. And as of right now, I've been using Trezor, so trust Trezor. So far so good. I like how easy it is to set up. I'm not sponsored by Trezor, by the way, but personally I like it. Anyway, so as you can see here, I have $110,000 based on my portfolio. So I basically have Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I do have over 1 Bitcoin and I have over 11 Ethereum. So basically I bought in back in the summer where everyone was selling, back when Bitcoin and Ethereum were both like slashed in half. So that's when I started buying in, and I still plan to hold at least for the next 5 years. And that's basically my game plan. So anyways, if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, check out my channel, like this video, leave any comments, and thank you for watching.